Hello and welcome to the Hubba's House video podcast program from the Spanish 5 Ranch. That's not a racist comment, that's our brand. East of Elm Springs, population 6 and 10 on the weekends. I am Hubba, my real name is Matthew J. Trask, and I am out here in my tractor, and I thought I would show you what I have been doing almost every day for far too long now. We started feeding cows in December this year. It's now close to the middle of April and we're still feeding cows. Of course, we would have been done except it snowed here the last 2 weeks, so the ground hasn't melted. There's snow on the ground and the grass hasn't quite grown up. Last year we started feeding in November and I didn't get done feeding until the 5th of May, but that was because we had had a drought and there was absolutely no grass until about the middle of May. So here I am in my tractor going to the river, which is the Little Cheyenne River in western South Dakota, to feed the cows, and I thought I would show you part of my drive. Now, I know that I live in a beautiful area of the world, but sometimes after 6 months of doing this, you just don't notice the scenery. So I thought I would show it to you so you could appreciate the scenery and maybe help me remember how much fun it is to live here in western South Dakota. Here we go. We'll be going in a second. And we're off. I'm going to turn the camera around now, and I will offer some commentary as we go along. This is a Case MX 120 tractor. We've had this about 5 years now, I think. This is what I go to do my feeding in. Now, if you were watching the part before, you probably saw a bale on behind me. And that is held by a hydraulic 3-point grabber. I unroll them with that. Most of this winter I had spent using a big bale processor, a single bale processor. It grinds them up. But we finally quit using that because it got pretty muddy here. So we're using this little hydraulic bale grabber. We are going down the hill. Now some of you, I don't know how well you can see this hill, but anyway, some of you might think this is kind of a scary drive. This isn't too bad. This hill is graveled. And in the mud, I don't have much problem. Now, last December, we have had a record-breaking snow year here this year. Last year wasn't a record-breaking snow year, but last December, we had rain, and then we had snow, and then we had rain followed by freezing temperatures, and it turned this hill into a bobsled run, and it wasn't much fun going down here for about 2 weeks, but this isn't bad here. This is the Little Cheyenne River bottom. The Little Cheyenne, this portion of it, is one of only 3 rivers in the world, to my understanding, that flows north. It flows to your left as you're watching this video, and that is in fact north. It flows to the Belle Fourche River, and it becomes the Cheyenne River proper, or the Big Cheyenne as we call it here. I don't have enough hands to zoom in, and this video can't be long enough to show you the cow feeding. I will go over here and you might be able to see some cows. I can see them. I don't know if they'll show up in this video. And down here, I don't know if you can see that either. If you can see some long strips of ground, those are what we call the borders, and we built a system of dikes. There's an irrigation ditch. Often we irrigate this river bottom, and those dikes are kind of to provide lanes for the water, you might say, like a bowling alley, so that each portion gets watered about the same. And we run about 2 irrigation tubes on each border, and works real good. When the river's running enough to irrigate, we usually get 3 cuttings of hay off this river bottom, which is amazing for this portion of the country. On our dry land hay ground, we usually only get 1 cutting of hay. I'm not sure, being I don't have you here, I'm not sure what you would like to see. So I'll just kind of pan around. Of course, the tractor's in the way. Down off there. Hope I'm not moving this thing too fast. I really wish I had Carl here. That would be good. Then I could just concentrate on talking. That's probably about enough. From Hubba's Tractor, population 1 when I'm in it, I am Hubba. Thanks for watching.